Alright folks, I'm now going to Ainsley Park for Spartans Assistant Film. Right, so was that all I recorded on Wednesday night? Aye. Try to get back into the swing of the Matchday vlog thing, and I just didn't feel it on Wednesday night, if I was being quite honest. I ended up making a TikTok out of going to the game instead of making an actual video, and I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it on Wednesday night, so I chose not to record any further and just took in the game as a normal supporter, in a way, if you want to put it like that. It's going to be weird getting back into doing the Matchday vlogs properly. I'm yet to decide if I want to fully commit to them. I think I do, but then some days I don't. So it's a bit of an iffy one. I know a lot of people enjoy the content, so I'm really thinking about those people as well when it comes to just not putting content out there and kind of just throwing away the subscriber count that I have and creating all the video content that I have been in the last few years. And clearly the last 12 to 15 months has been a real downer for the channel in terms of everything that was making the channel successful came to a screeching halt when you couldn't get to games and the atmosphere was gone for games and you're sitting watching them from home and you just couldn't get into it. Now we're getting back to games and there's certainly more things to be positive about, and it's maybe just time for me to get the finger out in terms of getting back to being a content creator, because that is essentially what I was for the large majority of the last 2 years. I've obviously now been in a full-time job myself, Monday to Friday, for the last, since February, so that'll be around about 16 months. And so, I mean, it's been a big kind of change in my life and I have tried to adapt, but with all that's been going on, it's kind of, I think, easy to understand why I've fallen out of love with creating videos, because all that I was loving in creating them was taken away. So that's mainly the reason why there's been very limited content on the channel in the last few months, because Dunfermline weren't doing too great. We got to the playoffs and got knocked out by our rivals. Wasn't a great time. And ever since then it's been the Euros, which has of course been great, seeing Scotland finally at a Euros, but there wasn't a hell of a lot of highs in that tournament, so there wasn't a need for me to create content, especially since I love doing matchday stuff and it was still watching it from home for me. It's been great to finally get back to some stadiums though. I've been getting to a Whitburn game, I went to a Socky Juniors game, there was crowds at both those games, and then of course, as you've seen very briefly, and some of you've seen me at the game on Wednesday night against Spartans. It was a good wee game, and I enjoyed just being back in the atmosphere and having people surrounded by me at a football stadium, watching a game of football and just being able to chat about what was going on the pitch. Obviously I would have loved to have committed more to it at the game and then brought you a full video just like I'm sort of trying to do now, but I can definitely say to you that I will commit to doing one for the Civil Service Strollers game and just see what the reaction is and then keep going from there. Of course we've got the Premier Sports Cup fixtures, which was the Betfred Cup, essentially the League Cup. That's coming up in the middle of July towards the end, and then of course the league campaign kicks off, so there is plenty to look forward to. I'll probably still keep doing the TikTok content as well as the YouTube content just to kind of cover all bases on both platforms. They're essentially the same but they're a bit different. Obviously the YouTube stuff will always be a case of me kind of recording stuff and talking whilst the game's going on, but certainly on TikTok it's more of a kind of voiceover type content. So if you're interested in that and other football stuff, I'll be doing a lot more stuff on TikTok this season in terms of just SPFL content, talking about football, matchday stuff, yada yada yada. There may be some games on there that I just do on there rather than doing a full on vlog for it, just because the game might not be as big of a deal, but hey ho. I really just wanted to come on here and explain as to why there was maybe content on some other platforms and not on YouTube, especially when my main priority has been this platform in the last few years. As I've said, I've built up a massive following for Scottish football terms anyway, and I don't really want to lose that. I don't want to lose the loyalty from the people that have been here for some of his years, which is mental to think. I appreciate he's all the same. He's all support the channel, and I want to give back to he's, of course. So Matchday vlogs will be coming back this season. Follow me on all our platforms as well. I'm all at 1885Ben, so that'll be TikTok, Instagram, and Jeezo, Twitter. So make sure to check out those, and until the next video, which as I said will be the Matchday vlog for Dunfermline versus Civil Service Strollers tomorrow, potentially Sunday morning. I'll see you then. Cheers guys, let's bring on the new season.